It's another day. It's another day. Are you ready now? Okay, let's go. I woke up today just like any other day. I for work today if I must to get me paid. I woke up today just like any other day. I for work today if I must to get me paid. Grab gonna streets, dive any and tomatoes. Family the wait, the one body and tomatoes. Grab gonna streets, dive any and tomatoes. Family the wait, the one body and tomatoes. Who ain't up on me top? Now we for work, for let we make life sweeter. We people that try, but they don't take time bitter. Yeah, time bitter, yeah. We went up on me top. Now we for work, for let we make life sweeter. We people that try, but you don't let time bitter. Now you make life sweeter. I woke up today just like any other day. I for work today if I must to get me paid. I woke up today just like any other day. I for work today if I must to get me paid. Grab gonna streets, dive any and tomatoes. Family the wait, the one body and tomatoes. Grab gonna streets, dive any and tomatoes. Oh yeah. Family the wait, the one body and tomatoes. In another life, I go and see the world in a better light. Happiness and joy, we go never die, forever high. And I'm not gonna lie, if I fall, I go for another try. Cause when you suffer for something, they enjoy it. Not so that kind life, we go on for leave. Papa God at the bag, open the floor for me. This are the time for what you get in store for me. Make it sure for me. If I die pan the hustle where I knock now heaven, open the door for me. I got faith, so I'm counting the days. I know what's in at the face, I'm alive in the face. God please make I shine at the presence of me party them, so I can see the smile at her face. I woke up today just like any other day. I for work today if I must to get me paid. I woke up today just like any other day. I for work today if I must to get me paid. Grab gonna streets, dive any and tomatoes. Family the wait, the one body and tomatoes. Grab gonna streets, dive any and tomatoes. Family the wait, the one body and tomatoes. Who ain't up on me top? Now we for work, for let we make life sweeter. We people that try, but they don't take time bitter. Yeah, time bitter, yeah. We went up on me top. Now we for work, for let we make life sweeter. We people that try, but you don't let time bitter. Now you make life sweeter,
If it ain't me, then who?
I got keys to the safe, I got keys to the girls, I got keys to the city. If they cop, then they pop. One call to me pop, while I know they meet me. Gold chain, I make it send me neck. Where we like, we know they check, we know they yak. When I buy, we they buy, and I try, then it's guy. Oh Lord, it's a pity. Now we not the fire, we the follow the smoke. The iron, we know they burn or they broke. I be they talk and then they facing a joke. Me money and me power, no they tire for work. Give me gold, make a pack my Benz. Now we buy her with a popper. Came cool just to cash in. Bang, nobody never touch my gang. Give me gold, make a pack my Benz. Now we buy her with a popper. Came cool just to cash in. Bang, nobody never touch my gang. I did 10 over 10, I did number 9. If they mention we name, now me you never on the line. Anytime when I step the party, they come alive. Call all the sexy girls to come online. Now we not the fire, we the follow the smoke. The iron we know they burn or they broke. I be they talk and then they feasting a joke. Me money and me power, no they tire for work. Give me gold, make a pack my bands. Now we buy her with a pop man. Came cool just to cash in. Bang, nobody never touch my gang. Give me gold, make a pack my bands. Now we buy her with a pop man. Came cool just to cash in. Bang, nobody never touch my gang. I did 10 over 10, I did number 9. If they mention we name, now me you then go on the line. It's another day. It's another day. Are you ready now? Okay, let's go. I woke up today just like any other day. I for work today if I must to get me paid. I woke up today just like any other day. I for work today if I must to get me paid. Grab gonna streets, dive any and tomatoes. Family the wait, the one body and tomatoes. Grab gonna streets, dive any and tomatoes. Family the wait, the one body and tomatoes. When I'm on me top, now we for work, for let we make life sweeter. We people in try, but they don't take time bitter. Yeah, time bitter, yeah. We went up on me top, now we for work, for let we make life sweeter. We people in try, but you don't let time bitter. Now you make life sweeter. I woke up today just like any other day. I for work today if I must to get me paid. I woke up today just like any other day. I for work today if I must to get me paid. Grab gonna streets, dive any and tomatoes. Family the wait, the one body and tomatoes. Grab gonna streets, dive any and tomatoes. Oh yeah. Family the wait, the one body and tomatoes. In another life, I go and see the world in a better light. Happiness and joy, we go never die, forever high, and I'm not gonna lie, if I fall, I go for another try. Cause when you suffer for something, they enjoy it. Not so that kind life, we go on for leave. Papa God at the bag, open the floor for me. This are the time for what you get in store for me. Make it sure for me. If I die pan the hustle where I knock now heaven, open the door for me. I got faith, so I'm counting the days. I know what's in the face, I'm alive in the face. God please make I shine at the presence of me party them, so I can see the smile at the face. I woke up today just like any other day. I for work today if I must to get me paid. I woke up today just like any other day. I for work today if I must to get me paid. Grab gonna streets, dive any and tomatoes. Family the wait, the one body and tomatoes. Grab gonna streets, dive any and tomatoes. Family the wait, the one body and tomatoes. Who went up on me top, now we for work, for let we make life sweeter. We people in try, but they don't take time bitter. Yeah, time bitter, yeah. We went up on me top, now we for work, for let we make life sweeter. We people in try, but you don't let time bitter. Now you make life sweeter,
If it ain't me, then who?
Okay, if it wasn't me, then who? Welcome everyone, and welcome to the program. Miss Alice Cargo. In the say hello, very interesting discovery, nice song. Thank you for joining, and also the ones that are joining on YouTube and on Facebook. We currently on KID-AFAN Salone Discoveries, and on YouTube we are on KID-AFANDiscoveries and Salone Discoveries live. So we want to welcome you to a brand new week, and you've just listened to our soundtrack for the upcoming movie premiere, which is no other one but Endless Love. Endless Love, it's a movie premiere coming up December 30th, 2022 at the Freetown City Council Auditorium. You want to be there. You don't want to miss that, because you know what? There's going to be a lot in store for you. A movie directed and produced, executively produced, co-directed, so it's a lot on that particular project. So don't miss it. If you haven't bought your ticket, you haven't watched the trailer, and you haven't finally made up your mind, I think today is the day to make that decision, because next week I will be set for Sierra Leone, right? Set for Sierra Leone. So, Salone Fambodem, una kushe, una do, una good day, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you find yourself. I want to say welcome to the weekly summary updates and discoveries with me live on YouTube as well as Facebook. So we stream right now on 3 different platforms. Just in case you're not possible to watch through Facebook, we get 2 different YouTube channels and where the program is streamed right now on KID-AFAN Discoveries on YouTube, Salone Discoveries with KID-AFAN on YouTube, and we Facebook page where now KID-AFAN Salone Discoveries. So we want to welcome you, and we want to say to you, you just don't listen to 2 amazing soundtrack for the movie called Endless Love, with the premiere this coming December, no other day but the 30th of December 2022. And now it get for happen now the Freetown City Council Auditorium, where the red carpets they start 6:30 p.m. the show time 8 p.m. And don't forget, there's so many things that we don't put in place, and we want for let you be there. Let you did. If you don't make up your mind, do ya make up your mind today? I want to make up your mind, because next Sunday we get for another for there. Another for there. We plan now for head na Freetown, so that we will make sure see everything where you need in place. And even before the match, KID-AFANfilms decide for host a football gala match between the Eastern and Western filmmakers. Who that if you say get for win? Me, I don't know for you, but me, I hold me thoughts. I hold me thoughts on the game day. Now I'll go for reveal that day. So as we welcome on our all na the program, welcome Shaggy for joining. Welcome Mary's Alice Cargo, and whoever not comment it's na the live program, we welcome you. Feel free for comment. Today we'll get minimal discoveries as last week again. So we try to get this program done as fast as we can and talk a little bit more about with premiere, where they come to you, not long. I think I can let's start with the intro, that way they, we'll get this discussion quickly, and then we'll go move to the next one. So Lord begin with the intro for the day. And welcome, Kumba Tarawali. They say, hello, doctor, and everyone else. And Shaggy, they say, hello, doctor. And then Mary's Alice Cargo, they say, very interesting discoveries and nice song. That they refer to the soundtrack, where we be done share earlier on, which we will play back at the end of the discovery highlights. So Lord, take on to the intro. Welcome. Happy Sunday, happy Monday, wherever you find yourself. Hello viewers, this is Dr. Isatu Jalo. I'm the executive producer for KID-AFAN Salone Discoveries and the president and CEO for KID-AFAN Company Limited. Along with my team, I would like to say many thanks for all those who participated in this 2022 voters registration process in Sierra Leone for our upcoming 2023 election. As this has been peaceful, we encourage you all to maintain peace and tranquility in our country, Sierra Leone. For the upcoming 2023 election, we hope it will be peaceful, it will be fair and free from violence. Salon Fambodem, this is not Dr. Isatu Jalo. I want to say, beaucoup thank you for una all we una take una time for make sure say una participate na the voters registration process this year 2022 as we can face we upcoming election next year June 2023. So with that we ask me and my team, we want to say una thank you, but at the same time we want to say una keep this very peaceful. We country need peace, and during the time for vote, now we elect the person where we know say it go better we country Mama Salone. As we want for see Salone better, we self get for do we own part. Because as a citizen, you get a role and responsibility. When time for vote, you vote, now you civic duty and responsibility for make sure say then you hear your voice. Because who say they take your voice now the voting box on at the time for vote. So dear Lord maintain peace, Lord make sure say this country stay from violence because we too don't go to we no want for repeat again. With that, from AFANDiscoveries, we want for say beaucoup thank you and we ask for peace, unity and freedom now we country Sierra Leone. Thank you.
Hello viewers, me Robert from AFANDiscoveries. This now a program Discoveries. Hello viewers. Me na Sierra Roberts from AFANDiscoveries. With me on a program Discoveries inside Salone. Well fambu there, and so we all know say well body na gentry. Now that's make today we dey go about the sitting of Freetown for talk to citizens there. Let them tell we what are their own take about we medical system now we country. We go get some people who go tell we say the system poor or the system good. Hello and welcome to our program when a health talk. You can tell viewers your name.
My name is Etta Church.
Yes, Auntie Etta. So what do you think about the health system in our country?
Well, the health system, we dey see and say now, if you don't get money, you go lose your life. Some thing can happen, like some problem can happen, but picking them, some sickness that can take place where if you don't get money, at times they go say pass you fly and go Ghana or you fly and go out of the country, well, which is very wrong. We try for we get a proper medication in this country where we need specialist doctors them in terms of gynecologists, in terms of picking them health. We don't need for all the time we the poor one and for go out of the country. If we don't get her, we the lost people. Even if we don't get her, we the big one itself, we can even lose with life. Simple one, so man can say now the sugar. No. Funny thing like that one day, he hardly for the sugar kill person before you dey marry, say this person don't die out of high blood pressure, he don't die out of sugar. All incidentally, it don't make no sense.
So as a country, you think say we don't make progress in terms of the health system?
No. As this country, we don't make no progress. So we did more.
So what's in your recommendation?
Well, we dey beg for Lady Papa government see to that. When you want to work at the doctor, let them try for put more effort and for let them do more than this country help the less privileged there.
Plenty, thank you, ma.
All right, Yusuf, thank you.
Hello and welcome to a health talk. Your name, ma?
Kati Conte.
Auntie Cathy, you go tell viewers you don't take about the health system in our country.
Well, the health system they try because I get somebody who admits a cannot. They tell them in face and come and not mean too good looking. But for now, I tell God thank you because never my money they go because if you don't get money in nothing. Because I have day where money not day, I see the 3 days the body don't pass. But because of me, I thank God for God in grace. Money be there. Fighter now, my brother I dey able work I the mass. I tell God thank you because in condition don't change. So I tell God thank you for the health system.
So
JC doctor.
Auntie Cathy, they talk about money business. It means they pay the money first before you see the doctor or waiting.
Yes, na money I dey pay before I see the doctor. Because it's okay, we brother go, this, that, so. At the money come also, I see about 4 or 5 doctors they see me brother. So, now this country, if money not dey, I not see if your life they move well.
All right, Auntie Cathy. So what's going to be your recommendation as a nation for where we get a good health facility?
Well, I dey talk to we all in this country as a nation because not to all man get money. Do ya who they beg for we the poor one them? Let the government they pay doctor them, let doctor them day for see we no get. Do ya who they beg?
Plenty thank you to you, ma.
Thank you.
Hello and welcome.
Okay, Famudemuna, welcome to the program. Welcome, Mr. Usman Kamara. Welcome, Sylvia Roberts, Kumbataroli, Mary's Alice Kago, Shaggy, and we get other people that we don't join we live currently, and we want to welcome now all that's now being the new discovery what we introduced last week. We now, they play this now the second episode where they talk about the health system now the country. Waiting are you on take as you watch we live right now? Waiting are you on take about the current health system now Sierra Leone? Let me not be the one for just talk. I want to hear it from you, but we don't hear it from few individuals and from that discovery day. I want to say thank you to Sylvia for where you covered that event along with we team na Sierra Leone, and we will continue for highlights and try for tackle systems and we really need help now we country Sierra Leone. So waiting that you take, feel free for comment now, so or comment at the YouTube channel as well as the Facebook page. You will get for watch this on later on. You also feel free for watch them. It in our channel in our Salone Discoveries. And if you know we don't watch the first one, we get for deal with education, and this get for deal with health, and we will bring you more. But as soon as I know say KID-AFANdiscoveries, KID-AFANfilms, and KID-AFAN as a whole therefore be busy at the end of this month, and they plan a premiere where next week I want for start by today saying we not get for day live next week because we're in transit. Yeah, doctor is leaving. Pray for me. Now gets now my home country, now we home country, now the land that we love safely, so that we go find time, probably go find time while I'm in Freetown for come live and talk to viewers them and we followers them, and so that they will know say yes. things are all going well. So as we do that, waiting at you take. So we get weekly summary updates and discoveries where they right now live on YouTube as well as it is on Facebook. If you're not a follower yet, you don't like this program yet, please feel free for like and whether on YouTube or Facebook. Comment and give your suggestion. What you take about the current health system now we country Sierra Leone. Something there where the first person talk, where we interview, we say, Lord try for find a way how we go build an institution, a health system that the country where will benefit everybody, not to just the one that we get money no more, but able for benefit from health. Health not something where everybody, every human being deserve. Even if you go to the World Health Organization, you go to the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, this not things them where they ask for, make we do as a nation, as country, as the world wants we public health. Preventative medicine, preventative health. Now, they keep we alive for a longer period of time. Within our life expectancy currently in Sierra Leone is very, very poor. You see picking and they die during adolescence, picking and they die during infancy, women then they die during childbearing time, or childbearing age or maternal death, infant mortality. Lot all talk about mortality, we talk about death. The number of people that when they die before then they even hit adult age. Ibokuna we country, Ibokuna the African nation, and Sierra Leone they really at a point who say we self with the hope say we will cross this path. Let government look into it. Let government see what healthcare it matter. Yearly say somebody contribute now in country in development, now in nation in building, now because he live that life for reach adulthood, for reach that year where it will begin for get employment. How you go get employment if you sick? Would they see so many tumors then where they happen currently with picking them? If you dey follow sick picking project or you dey part of that charity in a way where then they help for change things, you dey see how many picking and they fly out of the country just for make sure say then get healthcare, because we not get the facilities them, we not get the training or trained doctors them, or even if we get them, who side the hospital they, who side the equipment then they for let them perform certain cardiac, we'll say cardiac, we dey talk about with heart. Certain cardiac or respiratory or pulmonary, then pulmonary again, we talk about the lungs them. So I try for transition from the medical terminology to one where you and I both can understand at the same time. So then kind surgeries then they're able to perform them now we country Sierra Leone, not to just because of finance, but also because we not get the hospitals them for make sure say that happen. You see all they fly people them not only to India but also Ghana, other West African country, even Senegal. If we they do that now with neighboring countries, why can't we Sierra Leoneans them get something like that? I know these governments been don't say out of money where they collect from corruption, they will use them for build an ultra modern diagnostic center, a diagnostic center, and a hospital or a system or hospital system where now will give the opportunity for that doctors them able for diagnose, identify the problems them where people then get, and now with that they will for make sure say then do the prompt treatment intervention for that individual day. So but how far we are with that currently, we're not too sure, because we don't they call out and they look out for or they listening for say if we don't collect this money and we don't make a promise say it will happen, it will go to healthcare. Lord, we make sure see that happen. If we help anything right now, we come to school, we in education, we come to healthcare, we come to the basics them, food security, come to good services, sanitation. I think say we dey help for increase the life expectancy for we citizens them in the country. Now make we choose for do this program for say, okay, let not be no more now just few people then they voice their opinion about waiting they go on at Sierra Leone or how the systems then turn like. We they hope say government, stakeholders, and the one that we're responsible for make sure see things that happen for the right, for the better. Now we country Sierra Leone get the opportunity for listening to some of them citizens there, so and take them from this. You know, people don't know the advocate, people don't know to talk about them basic human rights, human needs them. Say, you know what, let we do them right. We understand, say, First Lady, they build, started with the pediatric center, now the 34 military hospital. We want to say thank you for that. And it decide for now create a different way for continue for build, I believe, like, you know, something where women themselves go there for go get checked up. But that's not going to be the only one where we need. Sierra Leone gets 16 districts. So within these 16 districts, we forget medical centers them where no go they too far away from people them for let them reach care or let them seek care. So we call on government, we continue for call on government, because this not the thing them we will promote and improve the country Sierra Leone. So that na me own take on this particular topic and this particular discovery highlight. So they can't take the discovery to the other discovery, then we take them to discovery, then when entertainment one them, you know, because we can get very minimal uploads on highlights on discoveries them. And this one why they bring to you now something we don't talk about, and as something what we feel saying we need for continue for talk about now we country, because this stuff it affects the youth them, it affects how things them for the now the country.
Hello viewers and welcome to KID-AFAN Salone Discoveries. Me na Asanato Labelsila, and the program we are about for watch right now na Salone Morning Discoveries, where they meet you live from we studio na Campbell Street. With me na the studios this morning I get Abibti Kamara, we are the Executive Director for Social Linkages for Youth Development and Child Link.
Yeah, good morning. Good morning, viewers.
Quickly take me through your organization.
Yeah, my organization, Social Linkages for Youth Development and Child Link, is a civil society organization that works with youth and children that are associated with drugs in Sierra Leone. So we don't work with young people, them, youth and picking them we associated with drugs in Sierra Leone. And we get drop-in centers in 6 districts where they operate. And we do harm reduction program in Sierra Leone through the HIV and national response in Sierra Leone. And we advocate for policy review in terms of drug-related issues and the human rights for the drug users.
So, how on our organization don't they work for ensure say the intake of drugs be limited in the country throughout my years long about the
Yeah, we don't work na Sierra Leone at the 6 districts where they try where just the talk of how they operate. We don't reach out. Some are transforming, some are hard for men and transform, because drug users are people when you don't transform them and not get anything in a livelihood, then go return back to the drugs where them be there. So we don't do well, and we don't do it. We don't try way on beat, and we don't raise awareness in terms of drug-related issues in Sierra Leone. Going forward, we don't work for promote the health, and we don't promote the human rights whenever they are in conflict with law enforcers. So this we don't do in the country.
Okay, quickly, make we go to the issue of push in the country. We don't see on social media, we don't see different videos where you get people waiting in their uniform, you get other civilians, they say, we don't take drugs, and we don't see how then they behave, where a normal human being not go behave so. What are you take on this? Because with the say there are different types of push. Make we talk first about the different types of push. The push where people they say they come outside the camp, and the push where people they say they're not the country. What are you take on this?
Me take push na a national pandemic where this country don't get. We and stakeholders then we for come up with get a multi-sectoral approach with kush way running at the country with all the sea clips there now, and we they go to places. And me dropping center, I get people then we they get this kush problem with the candy. Kush used to come, but kush is no longer coming. Now they are manufacturing kush in Sierra Leone. We're very horizon. The chemicals then when they take use kush, now the Ministry of Health get an custodial rights to one of the chemicals the way and they take mix this substance with. We na formalin, and they take formalin for formalin is meant for preserve dead body, and they take and make this kush with, and then they take kush na a stream of cannabis or opioid. Where kush the original one where they come where they go to other places then they come out Afghanistan or Pakistan. But now we get the kind kush now where they make here, and they use marijuana script, marijuana leaf, and add the chemicals and mix them back with kumbejara. We all know how kumbejara harmful in this country. So now that thing then they take. Now you see the overdose don't they now. The kush where they make now, people don't turn themselves into chemists. We get all labs within the country where they make. Then cheap kush there, they kill people them, and they make people then they disgrace. Now, kush, as me intro, I say it is a national pandemic in the sense, just like how we raise a pandemic on COVID we just done, and Ebola. Now the same thing we need for take kush now, because kush don't go into the security sector. Those that are supposed to protect life and property, it is now within that time. That don't really critical now. We dey see now say, yesterday I was at another television station. Somebody was calling now that kush don't go to we schools them. And if you go to we schools them, again for be catastrophe for this country. How for able minimize that? As we speak, this country do not have a rehabilitation for those that are taking drugs. And anybody who get drugs problem, we rush with that person to the KID-AFAN psychiatric hospital, where they stigmatize the drug users, and the drug users they will get drug problem. When they go the medications they give them a KID-AFAN psychiatric hospital, they give them urgement for taken, but the actual person will get mental health problem. If they get lagatin, they become violent because you know thing lagatin go do am. If they get lagatin, it go down about 1 or 2, 3 days. But the person where they take drugs, where they get another form of drugs, then they enjoy them. That is the reason where they don't discharge them from that facility. They know they go far again. Then they try to stay along that community for when they get access to this drug. Drug problem, a problem in this country. If we not put a multi-sectoral approach to WhatsApp, we go for lost a lot of young people. In this 2022, April to be precise, the National HIV Secretariat pulled a statistics of people who are living with HIV. The percentage is 1.8%, and which is about 78,000 people are living with HIV, but only 34,000 that are on treatment. The balance they inside the young population. You see the trench, and now kush day. People where they take kush, more especially kush, not to man and now they take her. The girl themselves now they take her. The woman and now they take her. This time, and when they take her, then they get a sexual perversion. Where then they go into sex, they will not even have to make condom negotiation. They get for be high, and the increase of HIV they come in. Recently, we saw a porno. Now, this country where people they use hand or food in sexual what? Any able man we know they under the influence of drugs now they do behave so.
Okay, I mean quick make we go back to the formation of kush. You make mention about formalin, marijuana, kumbejara way youth then our people and they use now for make kush way then they use that country. So take me through back how then they make this and whose evidence una gets here as an institution or an organization for not saying that particular substance there, so then they use for make kush where people they use now in the country.
The evidence we they get them from the one they work with.
Okay.
Last week we lost 2 of Ubobode and Alomli, then a testers. Then kush they are where they manufacture now. Then get Ubobode when a testers then. That about blessed memory to the now. Then test that drugs they. Who said then sit down, sweat just cover them, now die then die. There are a lot of cases of overdose within the country. And we evidence it is we serve the worker, we do investigation because now them people they are we they work with, and we are a organization we in a harm reduction specialty where we get for remove harm from the drug users them on the drugs. So we don't see, and we know that the cushion become a different than this one where they can right now. So now for that we get the evidence, and everybody in this country knows that now kush is being manufactured in this country, and places then they sell and kush there, and we know about themselves when they take her. If we ask them or still they take her now, yeah. So it is really heart-rending to this nation, and we all need to come up holistically, multisectorally, how to reach out to this drug. Just like how in 2019 we are raised alarm on Pampers. We have been raised alarm on Pampers that Pampers don't come as a drug. People begin to wait itself. So, but later, less than 2 weeks, man, they begin to see Pampers don't take over. Now, na kush day. And other drugs then they don't come. So tomorrow, where kush they go down, Spark 5 7 don't come back. Spark 5 na a tablet. Where they come out Asia, but it is not in our medical books or illegal for Canada this country through the pharmacy board, but it in the country. So we were the authorities them, we were they work with young people them, the country as a whole. This has now become a national public health emergency for us, government. Last week, Parliament debate on this drug increased at the country. And even now, Sierra Leone is coming to vote to election. If this continue, it will disenfranchise a lot of young people not be able to go vote. Because we see, we person don't take push now, now sleep, it is sleep. By the time do the clean, people then they go fetch for waiting and they get, then still team up, they sleep. You see, possibly the team.
So, Habib, we the same, exactly, we the same people in the state.
Okay, fam with them, that's not being a discussion on drugs and kush. Now we country Sierra Leone. As we listen to that, the complete interview, it in our Facebook page, it in our YouTube channel, Salone Discoveries. So we don't listen to them quite for a stretch time so that we will debate on them or we'll talk about them or we give your own input as to what we think about this particular discussion. Now, one of the interviews them way being really, educative for the nation, for citizens them, for everybody we get the opportunity for listening about drugs in our Sierra Leone. So as we continue for discuss or highlight and find a way how we could disseminate the information, whether not through comedy or try for call the attention on stakeholders, them call on citizens, them call on practitioners, them where they, really in charge and for ensure say we create some form of support group. We create some support of, highlighting the facts about drugs, what drugs they do to you as an individual. When the second part of this interview, Abib T. Kamara, where we interview and want for tell him Boku Tenki for an insight on this particular topic here. So now something we don't address and we'll continue for address them because we believe, say, we youth them get for be destroyed if we not do something about it because of kush. Something where he also highlight, Parliament, they talk about policies and procedures them now we country. How well then they address this particular problem or this particular endemic now we country Sierra Leone. Waiting at the measures them they don't put in place for ensure say if them find you with drugs on the street, we're not to prescription drugs. What then they do? What are the interventions them where we get currently for ensure say we go keep we youth them safe, keep the citizens there safe because that person where they take drugs, go drive you, in a car or ride you on an Okada. There's a possibility say the only loss in life it creates other accidents them where go hurt other citizens, them, the passengers, them, and even people that wait team up now the road because It creates, it cause dizziness, it cause drowsiness, it cause, hallucination, it cause so many different mental health symptoms as well as problems them where they make that person they think straight, they do the right thing. Now make some of even the prescription drugs them where they don't prescribe them for you, then they clearly state say, do not drive heavy machinery. The reason being now one of the things them that really happen. Think about it. If you don't get a surgery, whether they give you narcotics, whether it's oxycodone, morphine, or any of the opioids, them, how they make you feel. The pain they go away, but it creates other things them for you. And in many cases, they see you, then they give them drugs or them medication, prescription medication, them at a very limited amount. Now, so for example, in the United States, where you go to the emergency room, if then they discharge you because you get some kind of excruciating pain where they're not able to take care of with medicine that when they give you at the hospital and they send you home, then they tell you, say, the limited amount where the state actually want for make you get now 7 days supply, meaning either they take them every 12 hours or every 6 hours or every 8 hours. And this now controlled substance because so many people they don't lost their life because of that. In that, let me tell you, where this prescription they are so where we they write time at the hospital. You then look at a site for find out when last this person get a prescription of this particular medication. You then go to that system, enter the patient information for find out if they don't prescribe this medicine. And it not only left to you, the prescriber, the patient, they go back to the pharmacy, you say they get the drugs, and the pharmacy self get for look that system where they call the health commerce and they call an I-stop. I-stop meaning you want to stop any drug overdose where it can now you face or where it can now you encounter. So most of the time when they write prescription, that's not things that what they do. So if the patient we don't get the medicine, then they release that medication to that patient. That's not because now everybody they come on board. Now the health system, whether you're not a prescriber, whether you're not a pharmacist, and family members, they also get to be educated. Because we get people that with the drug addiction, and then people that also need help. And communities, them, stakeholders, them, people that were involved in the care of the patient holistically get for be involved, get for do their own part. So we the hope and pray, see, we country, no matter how little we are, no matter how we not get enough resources for put some of them measures them in place, I believe Lord begin the model from things like this, we will keep we youths them safe, we citizens and safe. So as we call on government on everything, because government now they control the country in finance. Now they know how to allocate funds them, and Congress for ensure say them funds they also they allocate them to the right places. So we call again to the Ministry of Health, the pharmacy board, parliamentarians, the government, the president, and anybody who will able make a difference, even community stakeholders, citizens who they call on una all. If you know say somebody get drug problem, be that advocate person. We will now say, hey, this they go on now so. And if you're not a family member, not sit down and watch your loved one go down the drain. You can do your own part. I just give you an example of how, and they run Salone, not to America, not to Europe, not to any other parts. We know that. But I believe, say, waiting we learn, it makes sense for Lord. We bring them now we own country and Lord, we talk about it and see how best we can do your own part as citizens, as people them living in the diaspora, but as Sierra Leoneans, most of all. So please, let's say hashtag, say no to drugs in Sierra Leone. We youths, we need adults, we need them for grow, we need them for be people them with themselves. can contribute na society. Now that na the way forward for let we country grow. This na me take, and now one of the things them where you go hear me talk in a different light. Now I want to read few comments them way come in. You know, Sylvia, they say, honestly, doctor, this country, now only God they help we, but medical system really poor. And that's the truth. You know, how many people them where they out there, where they go do free checkup on an annual basis, even one time, waiting with them most of the time they where things them happen. Now, where would they say, oh, I don't go take drip, I know they feel well. Then check the one thing where they will tell the person, say, you get typhoid, you get malaria. We know say that then our country. But what about the other medical health problems then? Like HIV, AIDS, like hepatitis. Would they screen for them thing there? And what will screen for them? Are we creating a stigma now the community, or are we creating an education where they tell this person, say, if you are HIV positive or you get AIDS, there's medications now where person have one medicine or one tablet, then they take Biktarvy, for example. People then they take this now combination drugs, highly active antiretroviral drugs. Them medications then we possibly get AIDS or we get HIV, they take. And you can see if they continuously they take their medication as prescribed. Then people that can be at a point where the viral load, they not even detect them. They not even detect the viral load because then they take their treatment. Remember, where AIDS been become, it become so stigmatized around the globe. Now it's not like that. People then they will get AIDS, then they live with them, then they do their own part. So Lord create sensitization, Lord create free screening. You where they out there, if you don't know your HIV status, my teaching point on that, please get yourself screened. And then do that every 3 years. Not so that not the only thing we forget yourself screened out for. When our HIV AIDS, but also screens for gonorrhea, chlamydia, syphilis. These are some of the other sexually transmitted infections where they out there, where some man don't know about. Syphilis, they cause so many different things, them, as well as gonorrhea. If you get pregnant, then you pick in, that unborn child, then born up, and you get gonorrhea. Trust me, there's risk for blindness for that child there. So many things and they where it comes to just preventative health medicine. We talk about drugs, but we talk about infections also, where Habib being highlighted with HIV now in interview. So please, if you don't watch this discovery and you can watch me or listen to me right now, I'd encourage you for let you go. You watch that day and listen to some of the health discoveries that we have don't do on sexually transmitted infections. So this is my own teaching point. And if you self get anything for add, please feel free for Adam. Lord create awareness. Lord create a way for make we country, we citizens them become healthy. If they are healthy, trust me, we'll see a change, we'll see development in our country, Sierra Leone. So additional comment will come from Sylvia. I want to say thank you for that. One, and you too for comment. In terms of we medical system, sometimes I ask myself, who is to blame? Government or the staffs? Because it's really not easy, Sylvia, they say. In this particular light, I think both could be blamed because we all get our own role and responsibility for play in the development and future of our nation. That's not me usually quote where I always highlight. As a government, if we create that environment, that enabling environment, ensure see funds them, they go into the right place system way for improve we country Sierra Leone. Followed by you, the citizen, or you, the staff, where you don't take an oath say. You want for treat people them holistically. You educate them on the risk we involve for unprotected sex, for example, and drugs and side effects of medications them, where this they go to not just only to the physician, the nurse, or the pharmacist, then you, the citizen, because we know we literacy level in the country. So let's create another way for talk to we people them about safe sex practices. You know, using protection, especially when you don't know this person, you don't know what he get. If you want for live with this person, one let them be your lifetime partner. Do some screening. Before, back then, there is no way to do these things. But now you get the opportunity for let you screen, for no say this person, you don't get any genetic condition. Like sickle cell, for example. If I know say I get sickle cell, or I know say I get sickle cell trait. So then thing they are so very important for Lord we they begin they wise up. Wise in a sense, Lord we continue for educate with different friends and families them. If you hear something now where you know say important, please disseminate the information out there. To that you fellow brothers and sisters and friends, family members. And we continue for do that and ways in how we go continue for do health discovery, health talk. But you know, most of the time, we not can do them more frequent because we see say people then they spend more time on other things than excitement about entertainment. But hey, in order for let you really engage yourself in those things, you really have to be healthy. You know, if you're not healthy, you cannot do nothing. Today, I'll be talking to you. I don't know, am I going to be here tomorrow? Same goes for you. So with that, we'll find out. We'll know exactly what's wrong with we medically, you know, on things them. Just check, go check. You know, let them do blood work. Your kidneys them okay, your liver them okay, you don't get no infection where they need for treat. Because when they find out about something at a very early stage, the chances of cure is greater than when they find out about something at a late stage. That's now message where I don't talk on cancer prevention, for example, and any other health problem, diabetes, high blood pressure, liver disease, anyone. So they're all there now with Discovery Channel, Health Discovery, multiple of them we have it on do on, and I continue for talk on them in the Discovery summary. But I will hold on day and we take with Discovery now to, you know, we entertainment Discovery, because now then to then day we've been get this week where we've been highlight. But we'll continue for promote other things them way we do as a company, as a Discovery team, and then foresee what else we can offer to my brothers and sisters them. When they join me, I want to say thank you. I hope what you hear from me today came before take that news to that your brother, that your sister, that your friend, that your loved one, and Lord continue for saying no to drugs now we country Sierra Leone. So I take this and bear with me as we get for try for turn this to the next one will for highlight. Okay, so there we that particular one.
Education and what
time around see them
looking for job and not
I majestically slow.
Nowadays society, women are victims of various forms of intimidation,
sexual harassment as the shout for job or in workplaces. We bring you the plight of Janet as a shout for job in job seeker.
And he said she go to the CV.
You're here to do your internship.
Yes, sir.
Are you here with your CV?
Tell her that she should take you to the human resource officer.
Sir, I'm looking for a job and not sex.
Nowadays, employer go through your body, not to see you.
In this society, nothing goes for nothing. We have to dance to the tune of society. Why it should be different in our own case? We need to change the narrative. We need to stand up as women in this society. Sex and us job faster than experience or neither qualification.
Give me what I want. I will make your dream come true.
Use what you have to get what you want.
You know you're the owner of this wedding.
He like taking advantage of his subordinates, especially ladies.
Do men give sex before getting job? Answer me!
I want us to put an end to what Mr. Bangura is doing.
This type of men should not live amongst us.
You don't know what she picking for, do? For let me picking all the dog. For let you get work.
No! N-O! No!
Even if he is the president, a man does not have the right to use his power, money, fame, or position to victimize, abuse, or harass women.
Dora fights tooth and nail to keep her real love alive.
I am going to forgive her.
The constructive and productive KID-AFAN Films proudly presents Endless Love.
Then it means that you are no longer useful to me anymore.
But how can love be endless when it is painfully entangled with politics, corruption, money, fame, and pride?
And if I am the chief minister, I say my son will not be sitting in the same class as that boy.
I am really worried.
Make sure.
Yet she's been forced to love the son of the chief minister.
How much do you want to stay off now?
It's only a fool that can think that I can trade my love for a cheap.
Filled with emotion, action, and betrayal means enjoying culture and romance like never before.
I am not aware of him having issues.
Junior is not changing.
Those are what makes a man. What do you think a woman needs from a man?
Why would you get yourself involved with a shoemaker?
He's not a shoemaker. He's a student just like us.
Love overcome politics. Find out in this breathtaking suspenseful movie packed with tantalizing dramatic entries.
Calm down and tell me what she has done wrong.
Just shut up!
Endless Love, starring Desmond Finney, Sylvia Robert, Maklo Pennant Bangura, Ishmael Dadis Bangura, Kadetu Conte, Haja Masiri Conte Miss COVID 2021, Al Idris Demore, and many more.
You're bringing yourself into this fight, right?
He's after my son.
Why are you barking at everyone close to me as if you are my dog?
Endless Love, produced by the Game Changer, Dr. Isatu Kakejalo, written by Ishmael Dadis Bangura, edited by Abbas Askar Sharif, and directed by Mohammed Shagi Kabo and the Game Changer, Dr. Isatu Kakejalo. Executive producer, Dr. Isatu Kakejalo, the Game Changer.
You want your son, so stay away from her.
There should be no problem.
No need to worry in this case.
So you're in this as take it easy.
Take it easy.
What is wrong with you? Huh? Are you mad?
Will premiere at the prestigious all-new Freetown City Hall on Friday, 30th December 2022. Entrance fee, regular 100 leons, silver 150 leons, gold 250 leons, diamond 350 leons, and platinum 500 leons. Be part of this great event. Endless Love. Don't miss it. The most intriguing, thought-provoking story ever told is back with a bang, with more captivating episodes in its Season 2 series.
When I pull bondo, na sanga song. They
old pa them. Then they can pick all what they want for.
A land deeply rooted in custom and tradition.
How change this tradition?
One of which requires young girls who come of age to be sent into the Bondo bush.
This lawyer will meet her.
You expect me for change the laws now this time? When we papa then? Don't make now we the campola.
Then only don't die.
Is the 2018 National Entertainment Awards winner for Best TV Series.
What is that first marriage?
The freshly graduated girls are sent straight to the chief's barrack in the presence of all the villagers.
They don't pull with woman pabundo. And today, not the day.
Where they are lined up for any man to choose any one of the girls to be his wife.
We all know with tradition. Say, now we the chief them first.
The die is cast. Now Susan, very beautiful, well-shaped and attractive, has captured the eyes of all the eligible men in the village. But Susan is also deeply in love with Yapo, son of the village chief. Pasantigi, the next man to succeed the chief, is also desperate to have Susan as his wife.
Hey, who send me at today?
Find out in this award-winning, heart-throbbing blockbuster TV series, Seraton, produced by AAA and Dr. Isatu Kake-Jallo, is written by Ismail Dadis Bangura and directed by Mohammed Shagi Kabo. Executive producer, Dr. Isatu Kake-Jallo. Starring Haja Masire Conte as Susan, Ismail Dadis Bangura as Yapo, Grappa as Pasantigi, Al-Idris Demo as Chi. Enjoy Sierra Leone movie at its best. Seraton, the difference between imagining and seeing.
Okay, fam with them, continue for say, that's not been with 3 different trailers them. One a job seeker, not a short film, 30 minutes long. You didn't have a YouTube channel, KID-AFANdiscoveries, if you don't watch them. Anyway, in a salon for whatever reason, if you not be able to watch it one day, CD, reach out to the team. The numbers then where you see followed right by the discovery. And also now we YouTube channel, Facebook, just send a message, and then somebody go respond to you. And so then print very limited copies just for, that so that people that are waiting at salon, we get issues for get internet access, not be able to watch them. You can get the copy. Now a message where we send about, women empowerment as well as how we will promote, women issues them now the country Sierra Leone. So thank you to all those who have been watching. We get 1,000 views on that way. Still they go on right now. They hit like 1,100. So we want to say thank you for you. We take your time when you watch and when you comment and give suggestions and feedback. And we ensure say the next one where they come definitely we will incorporate different things into that as well. So then you see the trailer. We're now the official trailer for Endless Love with Dora, and Junior, and like politics involved, corruption involved, educational malpractice, so many different things. Them way say we can always highlight now. So, but you know what? True love, then they conquer everything. So we'll go see what happens in the end. So I miss that. I miss them. Definitely, doctor. They pray say you come. We get to know each other in person. If you get family members, them we reach out to each for let them know. Say, you know what? Hey, there's a movie premiering. We country. December 30. No miss them. You want for good day. Buy tickets. If you 100,000, if you send for that person day or 200,000, you can buy one of them tickets and the person will pay transport and go watch and support KID-AFAN films. Support the projects them way doctor they do with the team na Sierra Leone and the KID-AFAN films. When I see things that what they bring to Una and we want to see, what Una already support we thank you, we appreciate you. And then you see Seraton where they play right now on our YouTube channel, KID-AFANdiscoveries, and also we get Big Yard way also they play now Salone Discovery. So we don't get a lot of things that we don't come out with. And also Salone Sierra Leone actually now get a streaming platform where them be don't launch. We now one of we brother Idrissa Barry we been don't do that way they call Sierra Flix. So we've been cover the event. Once we don't get them edited with the canal, so we highlight, we talk about it. Now that we want to see. We want to see many Sierra Leoneans and they come with different creative ideas and so that we will begin to compete. So we name what they play, and as well as we flag would go higher and higher, right? So we get Merry Christmas from Chidu Eduze. Forgive me if I say this wrong, but we appreciate you joining. They say Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. And you already don't come, you don't give you the best wish. Thank you very much. We appreciate that. And then we want for now do a quick recap of the different discoveries that we'll be able to do and what we can do now. So on a weekly basis. So let me just share the slide and then we can take from there. Okay, so as we don't highlight on things we now health discoveries, we do a quick recap and then we call it a day. Listen, as I wait for another PowerPoint slide upload now, so I'm not too happy with the finals for the World Cup today. It was a tough and interesting game. God, now we know me, no say I like soccer. Be the ruled out for Mbappe. Now me other Pekin where I don't know, Pekin where you don't know. Well, na game, sport na sport. So I guess Argentina take the lead with penalty kicks. But you can see Mbappe score 3 goals them, right? I think Canusa not get that wrong, right? A very young, talented young man, the speed, the energy. If you watch the soccer, you see the speed where they play with. You need to come. So we want to say congratulations to the winner and congratulations to everybody we make it to even the semi-final, right? So we see an African nation, Morocco, even though Croatia take them. But we happy for really see we own African descent them we now we go represent the continent, whether they're born in France, Europe, wherever. We know say this World Cup go watch the team. But anyway, hey, this one I will root for France. After they take out the United States and the other African nations, but I will root out for France. I was so happy when they scored and equalized the second goal, and then the third, and then now we go hit this extra time, penalty kicks. Oh my God. We all watch them. You know what I talk. You know watch it. We record and you go watch. Because doctor, before he starts the program, I needed to take a deep breath. I want this championship. Let's stay outside it. The brothers are already watching them. Probably they laughing at them gods right now. And yesterday, God, when I not know that this host them been bet me say not to bet for money, because nobody get money from me right now. But them been bet me say you are one side, Mr. Jallo be in Argentina, doctor in France. Imagine, and then he tried for convince me gal Pekin for like join them payon. Drama be there now yesterday. When I say no, it not go be. But anyway, now not continue that conversation. But I just want to tell you how I've been ready for this game, and I grab for watch out. But just that penalty, God, not tell well, not too happy with that. But at the end of it all, you go no say Ben, this was one of the best World Cup finals. And I don't watch them all over. The one all I don't watch. This, if you don't be watching, go back there, watch. Let's see what I talk. And then with that, as I call me gal picking in name now, Fatima Jallo. Today is her birthday. Happy birthday, princess. She's 15. Oh, happy birthday. Mommy is wishing you many, many more years to come in good health, peace, continued success. I wish you success ahead. Good education and other things let you take from your parents and left. We pray and hope say you continue for be within what anybody we want for you picking for like continue for do well. So happy birthday, Fatima, and we wish you all the best. And right after here, doctor is going out the door. So this now waiting Abby one for say on birthday news. And we'll take the quick recap now, so we'll make fly, we move on, for what do you need for do today? Yeah, and I want to say many, many thanks. Kumbari say happy birthday, Fatima. Yeah, more blessings to you, darling. Thank you, Auntie. Thank you. Appreciate that. And when are friends with me on Facebook, no sabbath don't publish old pictures, but we'll get a new one. Yeah, she can't wait. She want to go out. So I'm just trying to round up. Gotta go out. So today, this now weekly summary updates in discoveries with me, Dr. Isatu Jalo, where they come to you every Sunday on 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, United States. Right now at 6 p.m. Salone time, where they come to you, and UK 6 p.m. Other parts of Europe, depending on the time difference with the United States and Australia, they come to 13 or 14 hours or 12 hours, wherever you find yourself. So the time difference. So now a program will come with every Sunday. The only thing now, when we take excuses them, where they come up like next week, we're not going for day live, because like I say, we are heading to Sierra Leone for the movie premiere, and we get some special event where they take place a day before. So another wish coming from Mary's Alice Cargo. I also join you to wish her a happy blessed birthday. Thank you, Auntie. Thank you. We appreciate that. And also another one, they come from comment that comes to you and say, sometime, ma'am, we can really want for go do different catch up, but na salon poor man not now they catch up. Only money man then they qualify. I get that. In terms of go catch up with other events, them that's true. Go ahead. Anything we get an important one, we encourage people them for let them go and watch them. So hopefully some of the highlights them we will see how we'll cut them short, put them on with TikTok, for like people that will not be able for watch them, watch the highlights them, and maybe that can encourage them. But I agree with you, and that can be the case for many people. This now KID-AFAN Company Limited. KID-AFAN now get a website when at KID-AFAN.com. So if you know, don't take a look where you did it, you're able for access all the different social media handles them where we get, and also this we YouTube programs them all the day. For let you go get the opportunity for watching. This now we signboard waiting at 56 Campbell Street with the different things them where KID-AFAN get for offer to you. And then also you they see again, KID-AFAN Company Limited, there are multiple things, them outdoor, indoor photo shoots, event coverages, then public health education, and then humanitarian services, then we can get from either KID-AFAN Institute Foundation or from Sarah Network Charity Foundation, where that's not a group charity with the highlights, for me fellow members and from SNCF charity members them. So we can contact with if you want to know, or you go to the website we're at sncfny.org. And then now so that the different discoveries then what we can highlight when at KID-AFAN Salone Discoveries. When I one them we can always come with health, fashion, Salone Morning Discoveries, education, sport. Sport, I don't give you analysis on the sport right now, and I don't see that. And also food discoveries. Then we get Citizens View with a new program, The Point Discoveries, inside the box, and we entertainment as well. This now we photo studio waiting at 56 Campbell Street, and then we continue for say Prince Med, now our photographer daily now me on pictures and we take one in a salon in October. And this one where I just highlight. So this now waiting get for happen on the 29th of this month, a day before we premiere when the 30th. So we get for hold this friendly match between the East End filmmakers as by versus the Western filmmakers. Who do you feel say it will win? So on this day, you will get the opportunity for meet with Dr. Isatu Jalo, and also where we will see who I get for win this particular event or this match here. So, and then followed by with premiere where we get with red carpet, and we now say to you, don't miss out, because you want for grab your ticket that day. If not the last minute, you know, the last minute people them we go there with tickets them. But you know what? We really want to let you do this ahead of time, so we will prepare and do the right thing, cater for the people them way we for cater for, you know, on that particular day. So we encourage you for let you reach out to we on any of we different contacts them, and this now the ticket prices them and the official, you know, flyer, you know, where they go for 100 millions, 150, 250, 350, or 500. Anyone where you purchase, now you want for come and support me with, we appreciate that, because you know what, for make film na salon currently not easy, because we need for continue for encourage people and for let them invest in that industry day, and with that we able for help in continuously promote the industry by changing the game with stories them where we know say, you know, then stories then they matter now we country Sierra Leone. And this year they see multiple people them, and as we don't talk, and this them already done publish with a job seeker, and also we get with different productions them within at the YouTube channel, as well as they out there for sale if you need it. So you can call any of their numbers them, and this now Seraton season 2, and then this followed by, you know, with different trailer links them. If you not get the opportunity for watch the movie yet, you want to watch the trailer, if you don't watch an also, then did it for you. We YouTube channel where they always encourage you for let you like, comment, and subscribe to their channels and at KID-AFAN Discoveries, Salone Discoveries with KID-AFAN, and we Facebook page now for follow we when KID-AFAN Salone Discoveries. We'll be a hit, we'll really try for let us see how we will get 1,000 followers this December. So the time not too late, you still get about 12 days before the year end. If you're not personally where they watch your programs them, you're not being followed yet on Facebook, please do that, and then we will really appreciate that from you. And then also teaching points, which we don't talk about, and also we different humanitarian wings them, we don't talk about them. And as well as with that, we want for say boku thank you to you, our amazing viewers, the one that we can ask to every week, each week, for joining me, for comment, for be part of this discussion live. We thank you, and you said when you watch them at the end of the live program, we thank you, we appreciate you. To me entire team na Sierra Leone, I want to say kudos, continue the good work, don't give up, don't relent, you know, Lord, just continue for the goal, and things will definitely turn around. And where you then our channel now with different handles them, comment, like, share, and subscribe. And we continue for this now the different handles them for or entities that where KID-AFAN gets discoveries films, you know, Institute Foundation, Clothing Inc. is coming to you, so we will definitely come now, so we don't get the brand out. And then we get with tours as well. You know, we continue with this because we intend for definitely make different mark now we country or strike now we country Sierra Leone. So, and then with that we call on the Almighty for continue, we pray for the land that we love, and as we preach unity, freedom, and justice in the country, we want for like everybody maintain peace within the country, because Sierra Leone now we get for keep we country moving, because with that we can able to do so many different things for we country Sierra Leone. So that's now the highlights, the recap of the things and what we do today. And also comments we can, please don't forget to play my favorite song. No, I won't. We're doing that right now, and then we call it a day. Thank you for the reminder, because you know what, Dr. Something which one, you know, I think that today they can go with today, they'll follow by gang, and then we call it a day. Thank you everyone we join and contribute to the program live, and on ourselves we go for watch this program at the end of today. And then our YouTube channel, then our Facebook page, and all the other highlights them, then our Facebook page as well. So Lord, take the discovery to this favorite song from Mary's Alice Cargo. This is dedicated to you and to the entire team and to everybody where they listen to me right now. This they go for now all.
It's another day. It's another day. Are you ready now? Okay, let's go. I woke up today just like any other day. I for work today if I must to get me paid. I woke up today just like any other day. I for work today if I must to get me paid. Grab gonna streets, die Freddy and tomatoes. Family the wait, the one body and tomatoes. Grab gonna streets, die Freddy and tomatoes. Family the wait, the one body and tomatoes. Who went up on me top? Now we for work, for let we make life sweeter. We people let try, but they don't take time bitter. Yeah, time bitter. Yeah. We went up on me top. Now we for work, for let we make life sweeter. We people let try, but you don't let time bitter. Now you make life sweeter. I woke up today just like any other day. I for work today if I must to get me paid. I woke up today just like any other day. I for work today if I must to get me paid. Grab gonna streets, die Freddy and tomatoes. Family the wait, the one body and tomatoes. Grab gonna streets, die Freddy and tomatoes. Oh yeah. Family the wait, the one body and tomatoes. In another life, I go and see the world in a better light. Happiness and joy, we go never die, forever high. And I'm not gonna lie, if I fall, I go for another try. Cause when you suffer for something, they enjoy it. Not to that kind life, we go on for leave. Papa God at the beg, open the floor for me. This are the time for what till you get in store for me. Make it sure for me. If I die pan the hustle where I knock my heaven, open the door for me. I got faith, so I'm counting the days. I know what's in the face, I'm alive in the face. God please make I shine at the presence of me party them, so I can see the smile at the face. I woke up today just like any other day. I for work today if I must to get me paid. I woke up today just like any other day. I for work today if I must to get me paid. Grab gonna streets, die Freddy and tomatoes. Family the wait, the one body and tomatoes. Grab gonna streets, die Freddy and tomatoes. Family the wait, the one body and tomatoes. Who went up on me top? Now we for work, for let we make life sweeter. We people let try, but they don't take time bitter. Yeah, time bitter. Yeah. We went up on me top. Now we for work, for let we make life sweeter. We people let try, but you don't let time bitter. Now you make life sweeter.
If it ain't me, then who?
Yes, if that wasn't me, then who? They come from Drizzly, a soundtrack, original soundtrack for the movie Endless Love. So don't miss it. Don't miss Endless Love. There's a lot of things we put in place for ensure let people them really see Sierra Leone content to a different height. So the next one, we in our gang, listen to this again, and we're going to call it a day. And thank you, Tina. They say good evening, the game changer, and everyone. I love this song. So join me at the end of the program.
I got keys to the safe, I got keys to the girls, I got keys to the city. If they cop, then they pop. One call to me pop while I know they meet me. Gold chain, I me send me neck. Where we like, we know they check, we know they yak. When I buy, we they buy, and I try, then it's guy. Oh Lord, it's a pity. Now we not the fire, we the follow the smoke. The iron, we know they burn or they broke. I be they talk and then they fixing a joke. Me money and me power, no they tire for work. Give me gold, make a pack my Benz. Now we buy it with a popper. Came through just to cash and bang. Nobody never touch my gang. Give me gold, make a pack my Benz. Now we buy it with a popper. Came through just to cash and bang. Nobody never touch my gang. I did 10 over 10, I did number 9. If they mention we name, now me you never on the line. Anytime where I step the party, they come alive. Call all the sexy girls to come online. Now we not the fire, we the follow the smoke. The iron we know they burn or they broke. I be the talk and then they fixing a joke. Me money and me power, no they tire for work. Give me gold, make a pack my Benz. Now we buy her with a pop came cool just to cash in. Bang, nobody never touch my gang. Give me gold, make a pack my Benz. Now we buy her with a pop came cool just to cash in. Bang, nobody never touch my gang. I did 10 over 10, I did number 9. If they mention we name, now me you then go on the line.
Okay, Fambu there, when I don't listen to the second one, when gang, the first one that they call on today, and Mary's Alice Cargo, they say the song very touching, the meaning definitely, you know, we want for like people and begin to relate to this and say, you know what, you have to work hard really to make ends meet and work hard. And then followed by the other one now where they go for the other character in the movie, because these were specifically tailored to each of the characters. We now in a gang, they say, you know what, any side where they mention we name, then they underline now. But for we KID-AFAN, then they underline we name for say, you know, waiting, we not the game changes. So they have to underline our name when it comes to the movie industry in Sierra Leone. So with that, I want to say boku thank you to me brothers and sisters, auntie, uncles, them always join and watch me live today or listen to me. Hope so you take something out of this, and hopefully, like I said, when I'm in Freetown, you will hear from me live, but I will be out next week. And then we want to say many thanks for all those who join us live today. And also we want to say, you know, peace and blessings to we all. And that's not one thing where they always preach and we ask or we pray for we country Sierra Leone. Thank you and have a blessed week ahead. Thank you. Have a good night, everybody.